One of the Dapper Dans at Disney World, there were 4 of Dapper Dans in the group, in the barbershop group. His name was Woody. And Woody and his dad were from the Black Forest, that's what it was called, Black Forest area, right south of Denver. When I had the Iceberg Machine with Chamberlain's, with these tapes of notes, I recorded a male voice to put onto the Iceberg Machine. And I first tried to use my friend Bobby Mason, who is a phenomenal singer, guitar player, composer, band putter together, and general great entertainer in Aspen, Colorado. And he, I believe, now lives in Paonia. And I wanted to put his voice on the Iceberg Machine, and we went down from Aspen all the way to Denver to do it, but it didn't work out. Somehow I didn't get Bobby's voice on the machine, but I did get his guitar. But I did get Woody from the Dapper Dan's voice on the Iceberg Machine. And so I had a male voice on the Iceberg Machine that I could play, and I could play chords with it. And this particular voice had a reaction with my dog Benny. Whenever Benny would hear this voice, if he was anywhere where he could hear the Iceberg Machine's male voice, Benny would go nuts and try to eat the speakers. And it became part of the Iceberg Show. Not at Disney World, because doggies weren't allowed at Disney World. But Benny the dog, I had a part in my show where I would sing Fiddler on the Roof. If I were a rich man. And then I would sing, the most important men in town would come to fawn on me. And I played a chord of the men's voices, at which point they would release the dog into the auditorium from the very back, and he would run up all through the audience and just attack the speakers. And I could switch the stereo switch from one side to another, and he'd go. And of course, once we did that, it wrecked the show. You know, I pretended like it was an act, you know, like we didn't what we were going to do. And the one thing we never could get Benny off of the stage without having like meat. We'd have to have like steak or meat for him off on the side, showing it to him to get him away, to have him stop. It was great. That's the story about Woody of the Dapper Dan. There are a million stories in the Iceberg Machine, I could tell you.
That's perfect.